So this is my 2014 5.7 HEMI Ram, 4th generation Ram, pretty much. It is a used truck. I'm the 3rd owner. And in this video today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys full tips on how to maintain your 5.7 HEMI to pretty much keep it running strong. And pretty much this truck has about almost 150 on the dash. No check engine light, still running strong. I'm going to be sharing with you guys a few things that I personally do to help this truck staying on the road. And all right, y'all, so I had to come in the car because for some reason we've been having a lot of rain lately for the past couple of days here in Pennsylvania, and also it's super windy outside. But I want to be able to share with you guys what I personally do. If you're wondering, you know, most people tend to talk, bad about the Ram or Dodge in general and stuff like that, saying that they don't have reliable trucks, and once they hit a certain mileage, this and that, you're gonna have this issue, that issue. Well, me personally, I'm a Dodge guy. I own Dodge. I own this like my 3rd Dodge Ram 1500 truck. So they all had high mileage. Some of the things that I personally do, and it's a daily driver, I daily drive this truck pretty much everywhere I go. Some of the things that I personally do that help this truck to be in the condition as in, and I don't have no check engine light on. She runs and drives smooth. Pretty much, yeah, every now and then there's little stuff, but I'm saying that I don't have as much a lot of issue as you would think. You know, obviously it's a used car, it's a used truck at the end of the day, but I'm just saying it's not, you know, I'm not spending money back to back trying to get a repair and stuff like that. So I'm not saying that you're not gonna have any kind of issue, this and that, but I'm just, by me sharing this information, but I'm saying this information I'm gonna share with you guys could help you maintain your truck also, so you can have less problems. You know, if you're having a lot of problem with a car, that means there's obviously, I'm not gonna sit and just make it seem like it's just like every car go through some kind of, you know, issue, but sometimes it really depends on who owned that car before. That's what most of the time, that's what it is. Like, if the person that owned it before wasn't like a good owner, they wasn't keeping up with the maintenance, then the next owner who probably gonna have it, 9 times out of 10 probably gonna have some kind of crazy issue back to back with it. But with me, I always take care of my vehicles, so I want to share some of the things that I feel like that's definitely necessary for these 5.7 HEMI Ram or HEMI in general. I feel like the number one thing I always mention is, it might be one of the smallest things to most people, is the fact that if you got a 5.7 HEMI, always put full synthetic in your truck or car. Well, speaking for the Ram guys and stuff like that, truck, always do full synthetic. Why? Because full synthetic is a much thicker oil that's recommended for these trucks in general. Like, it tells you in your owner book to just always put full synthetic, because the truck runs a lot better, smooth and stuff like that. You don't want to use you don't want to go the route of you using just a basic regular oil, especially for the fact too, if you have like if your truck have over 100,000 miles, I guarantee you, if you keep using a regular oil, you probably gonna have some kind of HEMI tick, or you probably gonna experience some kind of maintenance issue and stuff like that later on down the line. The oil does make a huge difference. I'm trying to tell you guys, man, I had 3 of these trucks. I never had any kind of crazy problem with them. No ticks, none of them were ticking at all. Now this one I'm still doing the same thing. Regular, just do an oil change, full synthetic, and I use the Mopar filter. That's all I do. Maybe every now and then I use the STP filter. That's if I can't get my hand on the Mopar filter from AutoZone. It takes time for me to get it from Amazon. So number one thing, make sure you guys put it in the right oil in your vehicle. If you're using a full synthetic, I feel like full synthetic is definitely necessary. That will help your HEMI running strong. Now, my next thing I would say is, what I've realized with these trucks is that the 5.7 HEMI, in general. You cannot let your truck idle for like crazy amount of anything over. I feel like anything over probably 25-30 minutes is, and you doing that on a daily basis, definitely gonna kill. Like it's gonna definitely put a strain on your HEMI engine, to where you're probably gonna have the famous HEMI tick and stuff like that, and your lifter's gonna go bad and stuff, and that's gonna be a very costly repair. Me right now, most people tend to think that when these trucks get to a certain mile, they just start to have them naturally, but that's not the case. The case is, if you have them idling for a long amount of time, something I don't personally do, yes, you're definitely gonna come across that issue, and it's pretty expensive. You don't want to have that. Me personally, I don't do it. If you have a HEMI, you still doing it, don't do it unless you got that kind of money, you want to get it fixed, or you want to go through that issue and then freaking headaches and stuff like that. But those are the two things right there I feel like is definitely very, very important. And one more thing to add to the list, do your regular maintenance. Just do your regular maintenance when it comes to, if you don't know much about your car, I would advise you, or truck, whatever, I would advise you, open up your owner book. Every milestone you hit with it, it tells you, hey, look, this is gonna go bad soon, or you gotta replace this. Definitely keep up with those things, because maintenance is huge on any kind of car, vehicle at the end of the day, if you want them to last for a long time. So keep that in mind, guys. These are some of the things I'm sharing with you guys. Being a Ram guy, most people I know, they talk shit about Ram, especially the 4th generation Ram, saying this and that. Don't get me wrong, every car has some kind of downfall and stuff like that, but I'm just sharing with you guys some of the things that I do to help my truck running strong, and me not having that much issue with it, knowing that as my daily driver. So feel free to leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.